Art lovers who couldn't make it to this year's KKNK Cultural Festival in Oudtshoorn will be delighted to hear Absa Gallery's 2016 KKNK exhibition will feature works from not only Absa's own festival exhibition but pieces from other KKNK curated exhibitions as well. Empty Spaces, an overview of the KKNK 2016, will comprise a well-selected and curated exhibition representing some of the exceptional artwork that was on display this year. The exhibition will run at the Absa Gallery from the 8th of May to the 27th of May. The gallery will open from 8:30 to 4 from Mondays to Fridays, so there's enough time. To tell us more, we are joined by Assistant Curator at the Absa Gallery, Stephan Erasmus. Stephan, good morning. Welcome back.
Good morning. Thank you very much.
Let's talk about Empty Spaces. I'm really excited that, I mean, you've been doing this every year, but you're also thinking about us that couldn't make it there. How did this exhibition come about?
Well, first of all, there's an overall curator for the festival, which would be Dr. Paul Bayless. On this exhibition, I curated the Absa exhibition, but having seen the shows, particularly this year, it was a brilliant selection of exhibitions put together by several curators as well as 3 different artists, and we just decided it's so spectacular, we have to show everything. Normally, every year we bring the Absa show back. Yeah. This year we had to bring everything back because it was just so phenomenally beautiful and well put together.
What does that talk about, where the level the artists are at and where the medium is being received by the public?
Well, it depends from public to public. In a festival genre, you would find a lot of people just walking through, and the die-hard fans would come through again and again and again, which is phenomenal. With KKNK this year, we also brought in a talk every morning, basic language, so everybody could understand, and that became successful. But for this exhibition, it's going to be a selection of the exhibitors, which is absolutely beautiful and phenomenal.
The theme this year at KKNK 2016 was Blank Spaces, the poetry of unfinished or the beginning of the new.
Yes.
In terms of understanding that, what does that mean?
Okay, Blank Spaces carries a lot of connections to it. For the Absa exhibition, particularly, we took mapping between the maps, or in Afrikaans, kartografeer tussen die kaarte. And we dealt with the empty spaces between our everyday life existence. So when you drive to work in the morning, that becomes an empty space. And we actually went out and asked artists to document these empty, forgotten spaces. Whereas early cartographers, if they couldn't map something, they would write down, here be dragons, the unknown, the unsure. So that's the focus for us as Absa Gallery. On the whole, there are several exhibitions that document certain ideas dealing with empty spaces. And I would, rather than explain it to everybody, I would suggest people come to the gallery and come and see it. Yeah.
There's something amazing you've just mentioned that I've actually never thought of. I've never thought of leaving my home and driving to work as an empty space. When you sat down with artists and you gave them that brief, when you explained it, did they catch it immediately, or were there 1 or 2 that you maybe had to explain a little bit more? Because I've never thought of that as an empty space, and it does make sense to me.
Not really, because the brief was quite open to the artists.
To interpret in any which way they wanted.
Anyway, for example, we had Jaco van Skalkwyk, which dealt particularly with the idea of Here Be Dragons through a massive painting which sold at the festival. Mongezi and Chape, which is a previous Jotse award winner from the Atelier competition. He mapped music in abstraction, which is a phenomenal work. He had a solo exhibition with us earlier this year, and this show almost sold out.
Wow, Stephan Erasmus, always a pleasure talking to you. He is the assistant curator at the Absa Gallery, speaking to us about the gallery's 2016 KKNK exhibition, which will feature works from not only Absa's own festival, but pieces from other KKNK curated exhibitions as well. And you've heard it from Stephan, it is an absolute must-see. Go and Google the details for more. Let me give it to you very quickly. From the 8th of May to the 27th of May, the gallery will open from 8:30 to 4. That's Mondays to Fridays. So you've got no excuses. We take an ad break.
Sorry, just one little thing.